Jose Mourinho is the special one. He's won every trophy there is to win, putting together some of the greatest teams of all time and doing it against all the odds wherever he went. Since 2002, he's had 8 stints as manager, achieving major success in 7 of them, leaving behind many iconic moments both on and off the pitch, just like he did at Inter Milan by being the first and only manager to win them the treble. He joined Inter Milan in June 2008 after signing a 3-year contract with the club. He was appointed as manager following the sacking of Roberto Mancini, who had led Inter to 3 consecutive Serie A titles but faced criticism for the team's Champions League performances. Mourinho, fresh off a successful stint at Chelsea, was recruited by Milan's president to bring his tactical expertise and European pedigree to the team, with the explicit goal of improving their Champions League results while maintaining domestic dominance. Around the same period, Pep Guardiola, a La Masia graduate and former captain under Johan Cruyff, was appointed the first-team coach for Barcelona. After retiring as a player, he took charge of Barcelona B team in 2007, leading the reserve team to promotion from the 3rd division with a style mirroring the club's ideals. Club president Joan Laporta sought a new direction. Despite competition from experienced candidates like Jose Mourinho himself, Laporta, influenced by Cruyff, chose the 36-year-old Guardiola for his tactical vision and intimate knowledge of the squad, including stars like Lionel Messi. And within just 1 season, Pep transformed them into arguably the greatest football team of all time, winning 6 trophies in that year alone. Barcelona were the reigning kings of Europe. Xavi, Messi, Pedro, Piqué, Alves, Ibrahimovic, and Yaya Toure managed by Pep Guardiola. They had just humiliated Arsenal and were chasing back-to-back UCL titles while Inter Milan were underdogs. A gritty team led by Jose Mourinho, the man who hated tiki-taka so much. Fast forward to the spring of 2010 and the football world held its breath. 2 giants stood on the edge of destiny. On one side, Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, the untouchable kings of Europe, architects of a footballing revolution, led by a genius named Lionel Messi. On the other was Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan. A team forged in defiance, hungry for glory, and driven by a mastermind who'd been cast aside by the very club he now faced. This was no ordinary semi-final. This was the UEFA Champions League. This was personal. A volcanic ash cloud stranded Barcelona, forcing a grueling 1,000-kilometer bus journey to Milan. The Camp Nou complained about the travelling conditions, but Inter Milan didn't care and they smashed Barca 3-1 at the San Siro. Mourinho called it their most beautiful loss of possession in history, taking a dig at Pep Guardiola's tiki-taka. Then came the second leg. A full Camp Nou who believed in Barca's remontada, and they showed it with multiple banners of support, yet they feared the one guy who could stop them, Jose Mourinho. 9 minutes into the second leg, and Thiago Motta is sent off. The Camp Nou erupts, and everyone thought the comeback is possible. Then Mourinho says, "Not so fast." What followed was 60 unique minutes of football. The best defensive team of all time with an extra player pushing to beat maybe the best defensive team of all time with 10 men. When asked after the game, Jose Mourinho said, "We didn't park the bus. We parked an entire aeroplane with its wings spread out." You can't explain this game to someone who never saw it. 10 men Inter Milan, just refusing to hold the ball and kicking it away when they got it back. The great Barcelona with 86% possession but with no answers, barely creating chances. Hitting a stone wall. It was like a simulation. Barcelona could only create 3 or 4 chances in the whole match, including a consolation goal they got towards the end. The final whistle blows and Inter Milan's legendary tactical display paid off, and Jose Mourinho's moment has come again. Legendary. After the match, Barcelona turned on the sprinklers to end the celebration of the Inter Milan players. It didn't matter. The water was to clean our blood. We left our blood on the pitch. Mourinho's post-match statements were as iconic as you'd expect. Inter Milan went on to win the Champions League at the Bernabeu and became the only Italian team to ever win the treble. Mourinho then went to Real Madrid to fight Pep Guardiola's Barca. And a historic era of football was born. It all started with this match. You either love him, or you hate him, but you can't deny that Jose Mourinho is one of the greatest managers of all time.